Thames Kosmos Hero, Sound Sensing Robot STEM Experiment Kit. Build a robot that reacts to sound. Introduce young inventors to the fascinating world of robotics, engineering, and sound technology with the Thames Kosmos Hero Sound Sensing Robot STEM Experiment Kit. Designed to inspire curiosity and hands-on learning, this exciting educational kit allows children to build their very own interactive robot that responds to sounds in its environment, combining mechanical engineering, electronics, and acoustic science. Hero transforms STEM concepts into an engaging and memorable learning experience. Unlike ordinary toy robots, Hero is designed as a true educational experiment kit. Every step of the building process encourages critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity while teaching the scientific principles behind sound detection, spatial hearing, and robotic movement. Children experience the satisfaction of assembling a working machine from individual components while gaining practical engineering skills that can inspire a lifelong passion for science and technology. Build your own interactive robot. The Hero robot arrives as an exciting DIY construction project that challenges builders to assemble a fully functional sound-sensitive robot. Following the detailed instructions, children learn how mechanical parts fit together, how motors create movement, and how sensors help robots interact with their surroundings. Each stage of assembly strengthens spatial reasoning, hand-eye coordination, and patience. Instead of simply opening a toy and pressing a button, young engineers actively participate in creating a sophisticated robotic system from the ground up. Once construction is complete, Hero becomes an impressive demonstration of engineering principles brought to life. Reacts to sounds around it. The standout feature of Hero is its ability to detect and respond to sound. Using integrated sound sensors, the robot can recognize noises such as claps, voices, or other sound signals and react with movement. This exciting interaction helps children understand how robots use sensors to gather information from the environment before making decisions. It introduces the concept of input and output systems that serve as the foundation of modern robotics and automation. Watching Hero respond to sounds makes science feel magical while reinforcing real-world engineering concepts. Discover the science of sound. Hero introduces children to the fascinating science behind sound waves and acoustic technology. During experiments, young learners explore topics such as sound vibrations, volume and intensity, directional hearing, echoes, sound localization, frequency sensor technology, audio signal detection. Rather than simply reading about these concepts in a textbook, children observe them in action through interactive experiments and robot demonstrations. Learning becomes exciting because every lesson has a visible, hands-on result. Learn about spatial hearing. One of Hero's most unique educational features is its introduction to spatial hearing. Humans naturally determine where sounds originate using both ears. Hero demonstrates similar principles by reacting to sounds from different directions. Children gain an understanding of how ears detect sound, how robots locate sound sources, directional microphones, sound positioning, sensor coordination, environmental awareness. These concepts connect biology, physics, and robotics into one enjoyable learning experience. Hands-on STEM education. The Thames Kosmos Hero Kit supports STEM education by combining multiple scientific disciplines into one engaging project. Students explore mechanical engineering, robotics, electronics, physics, acoustics, technology, problem-solving, design thinking. Because children actively build and experiment instead of passively observing, they retain concepts more effectively while developing confidence in their abilities. Encourages engineering skills. Building Hero teaches practical engineering techniques that form the foundation of more advanced robotics projects. Young makers learn mechanical assembly, gear systems, structural design, motion mechanics, sensor integration, component organization, sequential construction, troubleshooting. These valuable skills encourage logical thinking, while introducing future career pathways in engineering and technology. Screen-free educational entertainment. In today's digital world, finding meaningful screen-free activities can be challenging. Hero provides hours of educational fun without requiring tablets, smartphones, or video games. Instead of staring at a screen, children spend time building, experimenting, testing, exploring, observing, learning, improving. Creating this hands-on approach promotes deeper concentration and active engagement while reducing screen time. Inspires curiosity. Every experiment encourages children to ask questions such as, why does the robot move after hearing a clap? How does the sensor recognize sound? What happens if the sound comes from another direction? Why are some sounds louder than others? Can different noises create different reactions? Curiosity drives learning, and Hero provides countless opportunities for young scientists to investigate answers through experimentation. Develops critical thinking. Not every experiment works perfectly the first time, and that's part of the learning process. Children learn how to identify problems, analyze results, test new ideas, make adjustments, improve performance, think logically, draw conclusions. These problem-solving skills are valuable both inside and outside the classroom. High-quality Thames and Kosmos design. Thames and Kosmos is recognized worldwide for producing educational science kits that combine accuracy, durability, and engaging instruction. Hero reflects this commitment through precision-engineered components, easy-to-follow instructions, durable construction, educational activities, reliable mechanical design, safe learning experience. Parents and educators can feel confident that the kit offers both entertainment and genuine educational value. Excellent for home or classroom learning. Hero is suitable for a variety of learning environments, including home STEM activities, science classrooms, robotics clubs, homeschool programs, after-school enrichment, family science nights, educational workshops. Its combination of building and experimentation encourages collaborative learning while keeping children actively involved. Strengthens fine motor skills. Constructing the robot helps improve important developmental skills such as precision, dexterity, hand-eye coordination, spatial awareness, concentration, organization. These abilities support learning across many academic subjects while making assembly both rewarding and enjoyable. Sparks interest in future technology. Hero provides an introduction to technologies used in modern industries, including artificial intelligence, robotics, autonomous machines, smart devices, voice-controlled systems, automation, sensor networks. By understanding the basics of sound-responsive robotics, children gain insight into technologies that shape the modern world. A meaningful educational gift, whether for birthdays, holidays, science fairs, or special achievements. The Thames and Kosmos Hero Sound Sensing Robot Kit makes an outstanding gift for curious young minds. Instead of offering short-lived entertainment, Hero delivers lasting educational value by encouraging creativity, experimentation, and scientific discovery. Children finish the project with more than just a completed robot. They gain confidence, engineering experience, and a deeper appreciation for how technology works. Why choose the Thames and Kosmos Hero Sound Sensing Robot? Build a real sound reactive robot. Learn robotics through hands-on construction. Explore sound technology and spatial hearing. Introduces engineering and physics concepts. Encourages STEM learning through play. Interactive experiments with real scientific principles. Screen-free educational entertainment. Develops creativity and problem-solving skills. High-quality components and detailed instructions. Perfect for aspiring young engineers and scientists. The Thames and Kosmos Hero Sound Sensing Robot STEM Experiment Kit transforms learning into an exciting adventure where science, engineering, and creativity come together. By building a robot that responds to sound, children discover the fascinating relationship between technology and the world around them while developing practical STEM skills that will benefit them for years to come. Whether used at home, in the classroom, or as a unique educational gift, Hero offers an unforgettable hands-on experience that makes learning both fun and inspiring. The Thames and Kosmos Hero Sound Sensing Robot STEM Experiment Kit is more than just a building project. It's an exciting gateway into the world of robotics, engineering, and sound science. Created for curious children, future inventors, and STEM enthusiasts, this innovative educational kit transforms complex scientific concepts into engaging, hands-on activities that inspire creativity and critical thinking. From the moment young builders begin assembling the robot until they watch it respond to sounds for the first time, every step is filled with discovery, learning, and accomplishment. Unlike many electronic toys that provide only short-term entertainment, Hero encourages children to become active creators rather than passive users. They don't simply play with a finished robot, they construct it piece by piece, gaining a deeper appreciation for how mechanical systems, sensors, and electronic components work together to create intelligent behavior. Every screw tightened, every gear connected, and every component installed contributes to a rewarding educational experience that builds confidence alongside technical skills. A real introduction to robotics. Modern robots are used in factories, hospitals, warehouses, research laboratories, agriculture, and even space exploration. The Hero Sound Sensing Robot introduces many of the same fundamental principles found in these advanced machines, but presents them in a way that is fun and easy to understand for young learners. As children assemble the robot, they discover how individual components work together to perform complex tasks. Motors provide movement, gears transfer power, structural parts create stability, and sensors collect information from the environment. Together, these systems demonstrate the core concepts behind robotics in an engaging, hands-on format. This practical approach helps children connect theory with real-world applications, making STEM education more meaningful and memorable. Discover how sound controls technology. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Hero robot is its ability to detect sound and react accordingly. Children quickly learn that many modern technologies rely on similar principles. Voice assistants, smart home devices, automated security systems, and industrial robots all depend on sensors that detect and interpret environmental information. Hero provides an age-appropriate introduction to these technologies by allowing children to see firsthand how sound can trigger robotic movement. As they experiment with different noises, they begin asking scientific questions. Does a louder sound create a faster response? How close does the sound need to be? Can different sounds produce different reactions? What happens when background noise increases? These questions naturally lead to observation, experimentation, and deeper scientific understanding. Encourages scientific exploration. The Hero STEM kit is designed to encourage children to think like scientists. Instead of simply following instructions, they are invited to test ideas, observe outcomes, and make improvements based on what they discover. For example, they can experiment by clapping from different distances, speaking at various volumes, creating rhythmic sound patterns, testing the robot in quiet and noisy environments, comparing how the robot responds to different sound sources. These simple activities help children develop the habits of observation, experimentation, and evidence-based reasoning that are essential in scientific research. Learn engineering through building. Every stage of construction introduces practical engineering concepts in an accessible way. Builders learn why strong structures are important, how moving parts interact, and how careful assembly affects overall performance. As they complete the project, children gain experience with mechanical construction, structural stability, gear alignment, motion transfer, sensor placement, component organization, sequential problem solving. These engineering experiences help develop both technical understanding and patience while reinforcing the value of careful, accurate work. Builds confidence through achievement. Completing a working robot provides an incredible sense of accomplishment. Children experience the satisfaction of seeing their effort transformed into a functioning machine that reacts to the world around it. This success encourages greater confidence in their ability to tackle future STEM challenges. Rather than feeling intimidated by science or engineering, they begin viewing themselves as capable builders, inventors, and problem solvers. That confidence often extends into school subjects such as mathematics, physics, technology, and computer science. Inspires creativity beyond the instructions. Once the Hero robot is assembled, learning doesn't stop. The completed model becomes a platform for creative experimentation. Children can invent their own games and challenges, such as creating clap-controlled obstacle courses, designing sound-based movement games, testing different room acoustics, measuring response distances, comparing reactions to music, voices, and everyday sounds. These open-ended activities encourage imaginative thinking while reinforcing scientific principles through repeated experimentation. Perfect for independent or group learning. The Hero kit is equally enjoyable as a solo project or a collaborative activity. Parents can build alongside their children, helping explain scientific concepts while creating lasting family memories. Teachers can incorporate the kit into classroom lessons that introduce robotics, engineering, or sound science. Robotics clubs and STEM workshops can use Hero as an engaging project that promotes teamwork and communication. Working together also teaches valuable social skills such as cooperation, communication, shared problem solving, planning, responsibility. Leadership supports modern STEM education. Schools increasingly emphasize STEM learning because these subjects prepare students for future careers in science, engineering, technology, and mathematics. The Hero sound sensing robot aligns naturally with these educational goals by integrating multiple disciplines into one engaging project. Students simultaneously explore physics, engineering, robotics, electronics, acoustics, scientific investigation, critical thinking, technical design, because these concepts are experienced through hands-on construction rather than passive reading. Learning becomes both enjoyable and highly effective. Durable components for repeated learning. Quality educational kits should withstand repeated use, and Hero is designed with durability in mind. The sturdy construction allows children to continue experimenting long after the initial assembly is complete, rather than becoming another forgotten toy on a shelf. Hero remains an interactive learning tool that encourages ongoing exploration. Children can repeatedly test new ideas, refine experiments, and continue developing their understanding of robotics and sound technology over time. Encourages screen-free discovery. Many children's activities today revolve around digital screens, but Hero offers an engaging alternative that promotes active participation and real-world learning. Instead of consuming entertainment, children become creators. They use their hands, their minds, and their curiosity to build something meaningful while developing practical STEM skills. Screen-free learning offers several benefits, including improved focus, greater creativity, stronger problem-solving abilities, and more meaningful engagement with scientific concepts. An excellent gift for curious minds, whether for birthdays, holidays, classroom rewards, or special occasions. The Thames Kosmos Hero sound sensing robot makes a thoughtful and educational gift. It appeals to children who enjoy building models, science experiments, engineering challenges, robots, technology, hands-on activities, creative problem-solving, STEM learning. Unlike disposable toys that quickly lose their appeal, Hero continues providing educational value through experimentation and discovery. Inspire tomorrow's innovators. Today's children are growing up in a world increasingly shaped by robotics, automation, artificial intelligence, and smart technology. Introducing these concepts early helps prepare them for future opportunities while nurturing curiosity and innovation. The Hero sound sensing robot provides an enjoyable first step into this exciting field. Through building, experimenting, and observing, children begin developing the analytical thinking and technical confidence that support lifelong learning. Whether they dream of becoming engineers, inventors, programmers, scientists, or simply enjoy discovering how things work, the Thames Kosmos Hero sound sensing robot STEM experiment kit offers an enriching experience that combines education with entertainment. It transforms abstract STEM concepts into real-world discoveries, encouraging young learners to explore, question, build, and imagine. Every sound that triggers the robot is a reminder that science is not only something to study, it is something to experience, understand, and enjoy.